Hello everyone, we are in the chapter called Last Chance Connor, and we need to get the location of Jericho by ourselves. And this is a timed event. It's not too difficult, however, there's so many variables and so many things that can ultimately take you to the path, and a lot of it is dependent on what you did previously in the game. So it might be a little different how you approach this, how you go about doing this, but basically you're going to come down to this evidence room and you're going to have to enter the password, which is of course tie the circle. Now from here we are going to be given a whole bunch of evidence, and this is all dependent on your choices and decisions that you've made earlier in the game. So it may not be exactly the same for you. I'll kind of walk you through possible situations. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over here to the left for some reason. That is the guy who took the little girl hostage in chapter 1. But we are going to come over here, look at some evidence pieces that I have collected during my playthrough. You may not have the same items, but we're going to then we're going to pick these all up and look at them. But then we're going to go over to a body that's on the right hand side. That is the body of, in my game, from the Public Enemy chapter, one of the guy I was interrogating in the kitchen. It can also be Simon if he died in the Public Enemy chapter. That's the news station, that high rise that you went into. It could be either one of those. You can also have the bodies of the Tracys here, and you can take the head of one and use it on the other. So that is another possible outcome. But what I'm going to do is go over to the body from Public Enemy, and we're going to see he's not exactly working properly. I'm going to still futz with this evidence here in the middle lockers here, but we're going to go make our way over to the right. And what we're ultimately going to do is trick him to give us the location of Jericho. There's nothing more I can do here. Not entirely sure what the statuette does, how it would apply to this. All right, so here is the body. Again, this is the guy I interrogated in the kitchen in the news tower. Also, Simon could possibly be there as well. All right, so he is not going to work. So we're going to go over to the body on the far left-hand side. You can see it says needed for reactivation. I said I need 3983V. All the other components are functional. So let's go ahead and pick up that component that we need, and we can do that from the other deviant here on the left-hand side. Thankfully, he has a working part for us. So there we go. We are now given the option to hit the square button and pick up this piece out of his head and activate the deviant on the right hand side. Again, there are many other possible variables to this, so I'm not entirely sure, but it's going to be a somewhat similar situation. Again, if you did the Tracys, if you did shoot them, you can use the head of one to have the other tell you. All right, so now we're going to try to trick him into telling us the location. Unfortunately, he's not that dumb. While he can't see us, he can certainly hear us, and our voice does not compute. So the solution to my problem is going back over to the middle section of the evidence room. Now over there, we're going to look at the tablet with the speech on it once again. Now when you pick up the tablet on the right hand side, you can actually learn the speech pattern from Markus here. You will now be given new options when you interact with this. So there we go, sample voice, hold R2, press the triangle.
We ask that you recognize our dignity,
our hopes, and our rights.
And we can now use this to trick the deviant on the right hand side into telling us the location. He'll tell us the location once we connect to him.
Who's there?
So again, there's many different outcomes based on what you did in your game. So just kind of use this as guidelines and hopefully you'll figure it out. Again, it is a timed event, but it shouldn't be too difficult for you to figure it out on your own. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Remember, the trophies are going to pop when the workflow screen pops up. So thanks for watching. See you soon.
Jericho, you'll be all right now. I came to take you home. Give me the location to Jericho. You've got to leave now.
The location of Jericho? Yes. Yes, of course. Markus?